3 years. 3 years of living in a van, peeing outside, showering probably less than I would choose to, but with the world as our backyard. 3 years of trying new things, meeting countless beautiful people, learning things about myself, unlearning things about myself, and experimenting. Three years of amazing meals, epic views, floats, campfires, glow rounds, dance parties, and photographing some of the top athletes in the entire world. Of telling the stories of the up-and-coming juniors, faraway tournaments, and the biggest and smallest companies in disc golf.
So scary. It's not scary.
What a crazy, crazy ride. Okay, so I've been sitting on this footage for a little while because I waited a couple too many days to post it, and suddenly everything changed. I filmed this video because I really wanted to open up and let you guys in. And I knew from the get-go that this wasn't going to be the most shared video I've ever made, or even the most liked video on my channel. But I felt this sort of duty after getting to know so many of you to let you all in. And then the coronavirus happened, and suddenly the majority of this video isn't even relevant anymore. But I'm still feeling hesitant to share with you anything else until I get this off my chest. I don't want to just show you a highlight reel of my life. I want to actually connect with you on a real level. So here's the gist of it. Okay. So going into the new decade, I did kind of an audit, I guess you could say, on what my days looked like, what my life looked like. I bet you can kind of relate that starting a new decade makes you think about what you spent your time on in that previous decade. And I realized that there was something that I really regretted not having more of. It makes me like teary-eyed just thinking about it. I don't think I've really ever told you guys how big of a part music has had in my life. My parents had me in music classes before I was born. Yes, that's a thing. It's called prenatal music classes. They're crazy. But up until college, I was playing music all of the time, playing flute, violin, singing, any instrument I could get my hands on. And even still to this day, when I go in a thrift shop or something and see a trombone, I'm gonna pick it up and try and play it. But it wasn't until the last couple years that I really fell off the train, I guess. I just wasn't playing. I wasn't even listening to music in the same way that I had been. And geez, it made me so sad to realize. Para bailar la bamba, para bailar la bamba, se necesita una boca de gracia pa' mi party, arriba y arriba, ay arriba y arriba. So then, this off season, with some personal things that I was going through, I really sat myself down and said, what do you want to do with your life? Yeah. And this was a big moment for me, and I just tear up at every big moment, whether it's good or bad or whatever, so just bear with me. Cool. But I realized that I don't really know, and I think that's okay, because I do know that music has to play a bigger part for me to be happy. I just couldn't find enough time to take my job as seriously as I wanted to and really do a good job week in and week out and practice and take lessons and do all these things that I really wanted to do. And I need to change it. I need to change that. Yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. It's just done so much for me, and I feel like I need to share that. I think that I'm gonna say it, music has healed me. It has helped me cope with anxiety. It's built my confidence. It's helped me connect deeper to the people close to me and to strangers. It is healing. It is. Sounds corny, but I don't care. So anyway, what does all of this mean? Honestly, I'm probably being dramatic because you're still going to be seeing me make disc golf tourist videos. You're still probably going to see me in the little corner of Jomez videos, lurking in the bushes every once in a while, because I'm still planning on shooting the major events of the year. But I'm not going to be on tour full time, and I will be spending a lot more time creating, learning, and sharing music with you guys. One of the best things that this disc golf journey has really given me is the confidence to share my story and to put myself in front of the camera and talk to you guys and share these things that I'm learning, and know that all of these things are valuable, not just for me, but for someone else out there too. Honestly, like, telling you these things feels like getting a weight off my shoulder. I feel this like guilt, I guess, about wanting to shift my path a little bit. I just know that I have a dream job. I know it, and it's a dream job for me as well. It's just not my only dream. I love telling all of these athlete stories, and I love all of the people that I've met. This disc golf family just feels like something that I've always had and just like recently found. So it's really beautiful. So why am I so emotional? Anyway, I feel so honored to have helped grow the image of disc golf and the professionalism of the sport, and to show off the camaraderie and just how crazy our little bubble is. I feel so grateful and honored to have helped do that, and I hope to continue to do that. But you know, I also know that I've been dimming my light, I guess you could say. And I'm ready to reintroduce myself as the brightest, shiniest light that you've ever seen, that I can be. Like, when you're in the dark and someone accidentally turns their headlamp and shines it in your eyes, that is what I'm trying to give to the world. Music is healing, and I want it for me. I want it so that it can heal me, and more importantly, I want to share with you so it can heal you too. There's not a person out there that doesn't like music, or that hasn't like found a song that's connected with them or something, but I don't think that people think of music as this resource that they can tap into that will literally change their life. I'm really excited to start on this new journey, I guess. I felt like I needed to reintroduce myself to you guys and make sure that you know that I understand as I'm shifting content that I might lose a few of you, but honestly, I think that I've made enough connections on a more personal level that it won't even really matter that much if you came here for only disc golf content. If you are here, it means that you also want to spread joy to the world, and really that's my biggest thing in the whole world, whether it's through photography or music or whatever I am doing in my life. And if we have that in common, then this is just the start of a new journey together. I love a good full circle story. I grew up going to the course with my dad on the weekends and competing against my younger brother in the local tournaments in the junior division. And then after I really started loving photography when we'd go on trips, I finally got my first interchangeable lens camera. I was so excited about it, and I got it to shoot disc golf. I was already had it in my mind that I was going to shoot disc golf and take the best photo of someone throwing. I didn't just fall into this job. Everything in my life led to it. I really believe that. But you know, I'm always encouraging the people around me to live the kind of life that they want. And in some ways, even though I know that my life led to doing this, I wasn't following my own advice. So the moral for me here, and what I hope is the big takeaway, is to pay attention to what you're doing in the small moments. What you're doing every week, every day, every morning when your eyes open. That you're doing the things that matter the most to you. And I think this part is still really relevant. With coronavirus and so many of us being stuck indoors, I think it's really easy to lose sight of what your goals are. I think it's really easy to just kind of hang, to just put everything on pause. And when you do that, when you're not focusing on all the little moments, they don't make up the big piece that you're hoping for. So go focus on the now, focus on the little moments, the time spent with your loved ones, that feeling maybe when you try something new and it finally starts to click. And let's meet on the other side even stronger. Love y'all. Bye. See you in the next one. And just to prove how much I really rely on music to change my mood, this is getting a little too serious. Para bailar la bamba, para bailar la bamba, se necesita una poca de gracia. Okay, let's try again.